I forgot about the video, so I'll go back just a little bit. 65, 64, 65, and you'll have to pause the video. We named the points, we named 3 rays, and we actually named 3 segments. Make sure that symbols are above them. Name the line in 2 ways. So which line do we have? A going through C. AC. You could have also named it, could I have named it BC? Yes, I could have named it also B going through C. Then going down here, name the line that contains point Q. Which is the line that contains point Q? Yeah, because these other 2 are line segments. So they want the actual line. So it's going to be the line S, T. Make sure you have the correct symbol. Name 2 opposite rays. Who sees one of them? Can I name it SQ? So let's start at Q going through S. And that's going this way. Opposite is what? So starting at Q, but going through T. Name the endpoint of QT. Ava, what? Q, that's it. Here's QT. The endpoint is where this starts. It is, and I could say point Q, but that's okay, is name all the points that lie on the line segment. Oh, that's a, is that a line? Okay, it's a line. Name all the points. What are the points that lie on that line? S, Q, and what? And T. Name a pair of vertical angles. What's that? I can't hear you. What? Okay, and when you're naming an angle, it's an angle. You've got so many angles, you can't just name it by a single point. You have to give me 3 letters. You what?
Angle UQV is what you're trying to say.
UQV is a line. I want 2 vertical angles. Hold on. UQS and what? Yes. So here's a vertical. The ones that are across from each other. That actually, you can see it forms a V. They intersect. And so that is going to be angle U, Q, S is 1, and angle TQV. TQV. Are there other vertical angles? Yes. There's one here and here. These 2 that form 90 degrees. They look like they form it. And then here and here. But we don't have to name those. Name a pair of adjacent angles. There's so many adjacent angles. So let's, Edward, name a pair of adjacent angles. Pick one angle out and find its neighbor. Wait a second. V, VQ, R. So this one. And what else? Yeah, they're adjacent. I could have also named that first one that you said, VQR, and I could have also named RQS. So, but we'll take these 2. So we're all, so RQV and the VQT, angle VQT. Name a pair of complementary, that appear to be complementary. What does complementary mean? So actually I see 2 pairs that look like they add up to be 90 degrees. Ava, tell me a set.
Angle SQR.
That is not complementary. That's a right angle. It has to be 2 separate angles that add up to be,
okay,
that add up to be 90. Elijah?
PQU, UQS.
Yep. Here's one. And UQS. Those together look like they're 90 degrees. So we'll pick that one. So angle PQU and angle UQS. Okay. Then flip it over. Find the measure of the indicated angles. This is going to be kind of easy. And you're going to find that we'll go down one of these. Let's go down this second column. And it's not asking you to name the name, so we just want the angle. So this one, who thinks they know what this angle is going to be? Elijah, what? Yeah, and go ahead and put it so they can see the answer. Actually, we should probably also put it there, but that's okay. So that angle is 128 because they're alternate interior angles. Who thinks they know this one?
100.
Because why? They're consecutive interior. So that's 80 plus my unknown is equal to 180. So 80 plus what is 180? It's what?
100.
It's at 100. Then on number 6, this is easy. Consecutive. They're in the same position, same size. So what is this unknown? It is 81. On this one, Noah, what do you think this one is? What? I can't hear you. It's not that hard. It's 58. It's alternate interior angles. So it is 58. And you'll finish the rest of these. Okay. We've got to do these. Otherwise, we're going to all get different. We'll all get different letters. So let's do this section here. Name 2 acute vertical angles. Name 2 acute vertical. What does vertical have to be?
Equal.
But what position are they in? They're opposite. They're opposite. Well, here's this one, but that looks obtuse to me, an HKG. So if it's not this one, who thinks they know what the acute one is? Edward?
EKH.
And what else?
FKG.
Very good. These two here. So it's going to be angle EKH and angle FKG. Name 2 obtuse vertical. Edward, what? HKJ?
No.
Is that our HKG? That's where the lines intersect, and that would be this one and this one. So it's going to be, I'll start with this one, EKF and HKG. A linear pair, 2 angles that lie on a line, the same side of a line. Maria, tell me a pair.
HK.
HK, just 2 letters? Yes, ma'am. What is it, Maria? What's a linear pair? Linear. They both fall on a straight line. Do you not see any angles that fall on a straight line? What's that? E. Do I name the G first? E. E, K. No, that is a line. I'm not asking for a line. I'm asking for a linear pair. 2 angles that fall on a line. Yes, ma'am.
Angle FKG and angle FKE.
That's it. These two fall on a line. So it's going to be this angle and this angle. There was actually one on the opposite side, but we'll go with that. It's two angles. I'm not asking to name a line. I'm asking for a pair. So EKF, angle EKF, and FKG. So when you're naming these, you should have like a letter in each of them that is the same because they're connected by that ray. FKG. Name two acute adjacent angles. They're adjacent. What does adjacent mean? They're next door neighbors. Ava, do you see two?
Sure.
Uh-huh.
So, we're looking for the acute one, correct?
Yes.
Okay. JKG, angle JKG.
Yep.
And angle GKF.
GKF. Yeah, we already determined that's acute. And this one. Or it could have been this one here and this HKJ. So we'll go with that one. So that's going to be FKG, angle FKG. And if they're adjacent, they share a same line. So I'm going to start off with GKJ. GKJ. An angle complementary to FKG. So where's FKG? Okay, oh, is that the same pair? FKG? Isn't it this one here? That they form 90 degrees, right? So it's these two right here. So it's the same answer.
Miss, you're pointing to J, not G.
FKG, right? And this one, these two angles. So it's FKG, no, hold on. Yeah, FKG. And I actually only needed to name one, but I'll name that again, FKG, and its complement to GKJ. GKJ. An angle that is supplementary to FKG. FKG. Which one is supplementary?
EQ?
Is what? EKF. So here's this one, and this one is, they both lie on it's a linear pair, and therefore they are supplementary. They add up to be 180. So that's going to be GKF. I'll name them both. GKF. I'll just name them as a pair. And the FKE. Okay, angle, FKE. All right, you're going to name these, like where it says angle 2 is 57, I would put the 57 there. What kind of angles are these two? And what are they going to add up to be?
180.
So I should see your 180 minus the 57. And so is that going to be 123? So make sure that, find the measure of each. So just go ahead and put it here, 123, and follow accordingly. Put those measures in there. We're going to go down to these here. And I think you might need a sheet of paper. I'm sure of it is. Where's my sheet of paper? Because you've got some algebra that you're going to do. Do you have paper? Do you guys have paper?
Yes.
All right, so you're going to finish all the rest of these. All right. So I don't know what page this is. I don't know. So on this one, first of all, it tells you what angle 13 is. It tells you what angle 14 is. Look at 13 and 14, and what can you say about angles 13 and 14?
They
They what? Okay, but give me a number. Tell me some. They add up to 180. They fall in a straight line. So go ahead and put on this number 13. This is, normally I would put the measure, but I don't have time. So angle 13 plus angle 14 add up to be 180. Okay. Then, now you're going to do some substitution. But what does it tell? I don't have any idea what either of these are until I look up here. What do they tell you that angle 13 is equal to?
4x.
So you're going to switch that for 4x plus 11. Plus, on 14, what's angle 14? So you're going to put 3x plus 1. And both of those add up to be what? What do they add up to be? 180. And then you're going to solve the equation. So get your like terms together.
7x.
So 4x and 3x, you're right, is 7x. Get your numbers together. 11 plus 1 is what? 12. And then, what do you have to get rid of?
12.
And by the way, somebody did this on a test. It's like, you're joking. If they wanted to get rid of 12, I'm going to show you what they did. Is they put negative 12 here and negative 12 here.
Oh.
Is that correct?
No.
No. What you do to one side, you do to the other side. You don't do it to the same side. So we just have to put it here and then also put it here. So plus 12 minus 12 cancels out, and I'm left with 7x is equal to 168. And then what do I have to do?
Divide by 7.
Divide by 7, and we can divide. So it goes in twice. 2 times 7 is 14. So that is 28, and that goes into that 4. So what that tells me is that just tells me what the x is. That's all that does. Okay, you're not done, because the angle 13 is 4x plus 11. The angle 14 is 3x plus 1. So guess what I have to do with that 24? You're going to substitute it. You're going to put 4 times 24 plus 11 for this one. And on this one, I'm going to put 3 times 24 plus 1. And so 4 times that, 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 1 is 9. 96 plus 11. What is that angle going to add up to? Is it 107? Okay. 107 degrees. And then this one, 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7. 72 plus 1, what is that? So 73. Well, let's see if that works. We're saying the 13 is 107 and the 14 is 73. What should those two add up to be? Do they add up to be 180? Yes. So make your answer nice and big right here. You can leave it, well, actually I can put it here too. And 73. We'll do the 14. Look at angles 2 and 3. What can you say about angles 2 and 3? Okay, they're vertical. Tell me something about them though. They're equal. Vertical angles are congruent. So on that one, on number 14, this might be the hardest thing on your test, which is coming up next week, is angle 2 is equal to angle 3. So do I know anything about angle 2? So you're going to substitute that 2 for 4x minus 26. 4x minus 26 is equal to, what is the angle 3? 3x plus 4. And this time I'm going to leave room. Oh, no, I can't do that. Okay, I'll put it over here. So angle 2 is 4x minus 26. Angle 3 is 3x plus 4. Because we're going to substitute into that in just a second. So here, which side should I have the x's on? The left side. So over here, I don't want this 3x, so I'm going to subtract the 3x. What you do to one side, you do to the other. You never do it to the same side. Never. So minus 3x, minus 3x. If I want x's here, what should I get rid of on this side? The negative 26. So what should I put under it? So plus 26, plus 26. Let's see what is left. What's 4x's minus 3x's? 1x. And plus 26 cancels out minus 26 is equal to 3x cancels out minus 3x. What's 4 and 26?
30.
Is going to be 30. Is that my angle measure? No, that's just your x value. So you've got to go over here and plug it back in. So I'm going to go 4 times 30 minus 26. And that is going to be, I don't have room, sorry. That's going to be 120 minus 26. Is that going to be 94?
Yes.
94. Well, if they're vertical angles, they should be equal. Let's hope. So we're going to substitute the 30 into here. 3 times 30 plus 4 is 90 plus 4. Does that equal to 94?
Mm-hmm.
So that must be right. So those angles are 94 and 94. Does that kind of make sense? Let's see. So these are vertical angles. What are you going to do with these two? They're going to be equal to each other. And you'll solve for the x and then substitute it back in. 4 and 5. Why did they give me an angle 3? I don't know. Okay. What? Oh, that's a good one. Okay. On angle 4 and 5. Can somebody tell me what the sum of 4 and 5 are? 90 degrees, because here's a right angle, and across from it, it's a right angle. So it's going to make 90 degrees. So on that one, you would put, for 17, angle, I don't even need the angle 3. I don't know why they have it there, is the angle 4 plus the measure of angle 5 is equal to 90. And then, do they tell me what angle 4 is? 2x minus 5. Plus, what do they say angle 5 is? 4x minus 13. 4x minus 13 is equal to 90. And then I can start solving. What do you have to do? Combine my terms. That's going to be 2x. And 4x is 6x. And then 5 negatives. 13 more negatives is going to be what? Very good. Negative 18. And that equals 90. Then what do I have to do? What I do to one side, I do to the other. So 6x is equal to 108. And then we have to divide by 6. Divide by 6, we can do that. 108 divided by 6. That doesn't go in. Goes in once. Bring down. Does that go in 8 times?
Yes.
Okay. So that x is equal to 18. Am I done? No. What do I have to do? So the angle 4. The angle 4 is 2. I don't know. I'm just going to put a blank here. 2x 2 blank minus 5 And then the angle 5 is 4x minus 13. Is 4 times x minus 13. What am I going to put where this x was? What am I going to put where that blank is? The 18. And over here I'm going to put 18. 2 times 18 is 36 minus 5. That is 31. On this one, 4 times 18 is 72. Minus 13. Would that be 59? So it looks like this one is 31. This one is 59. Do those two sum to 90? Yes. So that must mean we did it right. Yeah, that's 90. And that's it. Okay. You could do, what do these two? What can you say about these two? And if they're supplementary, what can you say about that? But I have to solve an equation. I need a number. They equal to 180. So the sum of the 1 and 2 equals 180. I'll let you do that. 7 and 8 are complementary. Oh, this isn't that bad. If they're complementary, what does that mean? These two are 90 degrees. 5 is congruent to 8. Oh, this is going to be easy. These two are congruent. Okay. So what do they tell us on this one? On number 18, what do you know? So this one is 29. Okay. Well, if that one is 29, who knows what angle 5 would be? Because these two are complementary, which forms a right angle. Therefore, these are the same. And so 90 minus 29 is going to be 1. Is that 61? Okay. And if this is 61, what is angle 8? Because it said they were equal to each other. So this is 61. Then what would 7 be? So it's going to be 29. All right. So just have your angles there. That's good enough. So you will finish this one. You're going to finish this one. Let's see how much we have to do. 1, 2, 3.
Do you want us to do 1 to 7 on the back of the first page? Like this one?
So far you're doing everything. Everything up to the page that we've done. You're going to finish those. You're going to finish anything we didn't do here. We're going to go to this page. These I'm going to let you, this should not be difficult. Identify each figure that contains points X and Y as a line segment, a line, or array. So I'm just going to give you an example. You have to use the correct symbols. What is this one? So put the correct symbol, X, Y, and it is array. In fact, we'll go ahead and put the actual word. We'll use that word. So you're going to finish the rest of them. What are they asking on this one? Identify the figure that contains points X and Y. What are they asking here? And say if it's a line segment, a line, or array. All right, so look at this one. What is this one here? The X and the Y. It is array. So they're not looking at the whole thing. You're just locating the X and Y. How would you write that?
X, Y, and then
X, yeah. And so that one is array. All right, use a ruler and draw what they're asking you. That should be easy. This one should be easy, so you're going all the way down to test prep. So all of these, okay. Let me see. This is a lot. Oh. We really need to get through the. Let's see how hard this is. We'll start it. So they're saying that angle 3 is what on this one? So these are parallel lines, which creates the alternate exterior, alternate interior, that are congruent, consecutive are congruent, and consecutive interior add up to be 180 and so on. So what is angle 3? So you can actually write that 52. Then what would angle 2 be? 52. What would angle 6 be?
52.
Because it's what kind? No, it's not corresponding. With this one, it's alternate interior. With this one, it's corresponding. What would number 7 be?
52.
52. And by the way, I don't think you need to fill all those. Just have your numbers nice and big here.
So just X out.
You don't have to X it out. Just leave it. What would number 1 be, or how would you find it? So but that lies on a straight line. So what do you have to do? Subtract from 180 minus the 52. And so that is going to be 128. So what's its vertical angle? What's its vertical angle? Measure. 128. What's its alternate interior angle? 128. What's its vertical? That number 128. Done. Okay. And so you're going to do the same thing with this one down here. Okay. Fill in your number 8. What's that? You can do it there if you want. I'm just going to go through these, make sure that they're right. So, and this is I think this is going to be the last one, is answer the following questions about the diagram. Name all the angles that are congruent to A. So they want you to identify which angles are congruent to A. Look at A. Which angles are congruent to A? D, because it's vertical. And then what other one? Now you're at D, which is then E, because it's alternate interior. And then which other one? And then H. So I'm actually going to put the A right here. Okay. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's 4 more angles. Name all the angles that are congruent to G, and so on. So I'm going to let you do that. Start with your G and find all the ones that are congruent. Which angle is vertical to angle H? Is this very difficult? What's vertical to angle H? The E. That's it. No. The E's fine. Okay. Do you think you can handle that? This is really not very difficult. Yep. You can do it. Okay. So up to this page, and that's it. You can stop here.
So is everything before this page?
Yep. Including this page.